Imagine being handcuffed and arrested at gunpoint as your family watches in horror, knowing you did nothing wrong.
And even though witnesses tell police they have the wrong guy, the nightmare just keeps getting worse. This is what happened to St. Clair Shores man. He will be Detroit's taxpayers picking up the legal bills. 7 Action News investigator Bill Proctor explains what happened.
Gerald Wilcox has never been in trouble with the law, so the retired father of 3 was stunned last January when Detroit police stormed his home in St. Clair Shores and put him behind bars. After being locked up, he's now speaking out.
Well, my wife was hysterical.
Last January, Gerald Wilcox, wife Alicia, and son Gerald Jr. were at home on Lake Breeze Street in St. Clair Shores when their quiet afternoon was shattered with Detroit police at their door.
It was past terrifying. There was a gun right in my face.
When I asked questions, they wouldn't give me no answers.
They pulled the gun when I was right on the couch and my dad was right next to me. Pulled the gun right at me and said, "Sir, you need to come with us."
While locked up in a precinct holding cell for 2 days and nights, Wilcox says police never told him why he was there and didn't let him make a single phone call.
I was trying to tell everybody that would listen that I was innocent for whatever they were charging me for. I don't care what it was. I didn't do it.
So what led the Detroit police to storm Wilcox's suburban home and throw him in the slammer? Well, on January 30th, an armed man robbed this Family Dollar store on Schaefer in Detroit. A witness actually saw the suspect get into a car. He followed him long enough to get the license plate number. That led police to this house less than a mile away from the store on Ardmore Street. The woman who answered the door told police 3 things. 1, that she owned the car that they were looking for, that her cousin had been driving it, and 3, that her licensed handgun was missing. The woman also told police in this witness statement that her cousin is named Gerald Wilcox and that he's 22 or 23 years old. After arresting Gerald Wilcox in St. Clair Shores, the police came back and showed the cousin a photo of the 43-year-old retiree. She told them that the face in the photo is not her cousin, who is about 20 years younger.
When the woman sees a picture of our Gerald Wilcox and says that's not him, that's a day before Gerald is arraigned.
Attorney Wolf Mueller is suing the city of Detroit, the officers who arrested Wilcox, and the police department, alleging egregious, unlawful misconduct by the police.
It's really the callousness coupled with the horrific sloppiness of the police work.
In fact, before Wilcox was arraigned, the police also had shown this same photo of him to 3 Family Dollar store employees. 2 of them also said that wasn't the man who robbed them, according to Wilcox's lawsuit.
When we found out what the charges were, I literally lost it. Like, I can't believe this.
After 16 days in jail, Judge Shannon Holmes pressed Sergeant Dunnigan about what the suspect's cousin had said, that her Gerald Wilcox was about 23. She quickly reduced Wilcox's $100,000 cash bond to $10,000 personal bond and sent him home without having to put up any cash at all. But his legal troubles didn't end there. For 3 more weeks, Gerald Wilcox worried that 2 armed robbery charges could put him behind bars for up to life in prison. Finally, on March 7th, more than a month after the family nightmare began, the judge tossed out the case, but not because the arresting officers disclosed how 3 witnesses told them that they had the wrong guy. Remember that first witness who chased the suspect from the dollar store? Well, he came forward, and he happens to be a retired Detroit police officer. He told the judge, "You've got the wrong man."
I'm being charged with armed robbery, 2 counts, just my family and what they went through with attorney and just the whole entire humiliation that my family just seems, we just seem like we can't get over it. It's destroyed my family, I could say that.
The Detroit Police Department and the officers involved in this case would not comment because of the ongoing litigation. The prosecutor's office also would not comment, but if Wilcox prevails in court, it will be one more bill the broke city of Detroit and its taxpayers will have to pay out. And by the way, the other Gerald Wilcox, who likely robbed that Family Dollar store, is still on the loose. Bill Proctor, 7 Action News.